Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and today I'm going to do a Blu-ray review. And I'm going to do a Blu-ray review of the Triple H Thy Kingdom Come Blu-ray. And it's a documentary, it's a 2-disc set. And watched it last night, and finished watching it today. And so I'm going to give my review on the Blu-ray and what I thought of it. Okay, so let's get started. So here's the Triple H Thy Kingdom Come Blu-ray. Got this from my aunt for my birthday. Just like I said, I watched the documentary last night and finished up the matches and all the other stuff today. This is a slipcover. Here's the front. 2-disc set it is. Here's the back. And it says, "Beware the Skull King. He is the vision behind you, beside you, leading you to damnation. Whatever you call it. The evolution of Paul Triple H Levesque has been a riveting journey. Years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice opened the door to achieving his dreams, but his rise to power was not without a fair share of challenges. The game had to shed his blue blood image before rallying an army of fellow degenerates and ultimately become the King of Kings. He deflected the criticism and forged ahead when he became part of the McMahon WWE dynasty to embrace his executive role as WWE Chief Operating Officer. For Triple H, Thy Kingdom has truly come." And it's a good picture of Triple H right there. Includes 90 minutes of Blu-ray exclusives. Like I said, 2-disc set. If you get the DVD, it's 3-disc. Like I said, slipcover right here. Here's the Blu-ray itself. Same cover as the slipcover, front, back. And here's the 2 discs. Here's disc 1 and disc 2, and here's what you get on the Blu-ray itself. If you slip it off from the Blu-ray in the back. I forgot to mention nice art on the discs, on the Blu-ray discs. And you get the chapters of the documentary. Thought the documentary was good, very informative. They got Triple H's parents to do interviews talking about their son Triple H, and they also got Diamond Dallas Page, Stephanie McMahon, Vince McMahon. They got The Rock, and almost everyone else. And it starts off with the game growing up, where Triple H talks about he used to play sports. He used to play basketball and baseball on teams before he got into professional wrestling. Talks about his career in WCW. Talks about Hunter Hearst Helmsley and how it got into WCW and then WWE. Talks about his rivalry with Mick Foley. Talks about D-Generation X and how that formed. DX versus the Nation, with DX and the Nation of Domination rivalry. Talks about McMahon Helmsley. They show clips. They talk about how Stephanie and Triple H, what went behind the scenes, out of their characters. It shows footage from their wedding day and, their wedding party, which was nice to see. Talks about his rivalry with The Rock. Talks about his injury when he had the quad injury back in 2001. And, how he came back in January of 2002 at Madison Square Garden and the crowd erupted, which that was a great moment. Talks about the evolution and how he formed it with Triple H and Randy Orton and Batista, and basically Triple H was talking to Ric Flair. Like Ric Flair was going through a bad time in his life, and Triple H just sort of sat down and talked to Ric Flair and told him the form like evolution. And it talks about the DX return with him and Shawn Michaels, doing DX again when they reunited back in 2006. It was just Triple H and Shawn Michaels, though, not anyone else from DX. X-Pac, the Road Dogs. Talks about his second quad injury that he had. Talks about his acting in his 2 movies, Inside Out and The Chaperone, which really like The Chaperone. Haven't seen Inside Out though, but I know Triple H was in a little bit of Blade Trinity from what I heard, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Blade Trinity. And it also talks about his chief operating officer for WWE, the COO, which he is now. And so it's a good documentary. I liked it, very informative. And you have the matches, and you have WCW Saturday Night, Jean-Paul Levesque versus Ricky Steamboat from September 1994. That's what Triple H used to be called when he started. Well, his second name. Forgot his name when he was before. When he was in WCW, he had another name before Jean-Paul Levesque. Forgot the name of it, but it was an okay match, nothing special. Then you have Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Doolove from One Night Only, September 1997. Like the match, although again, nothing special in the match. Then you have The Rock versus Triple H from Judgment Day, May 21st, 2000, the Iron Man match for the WWE Championship. Class match. Really, really good match. Although the ending is disappointing, but all in all, beside that, it was a good match. And Shawn Michaels was the referee for the match. And it's the first time this match has been released on DVD and Blu-ray. But classic match, like I said. Then you have Triple H versus Kurt Angle, no disqualification match from Unforgiven, September 24th, 2000. Okay match, nothing special though. It's just basically a storyline with Triple H and Kurt Angle, and both, and who loves Stephanie McMahon. It was a whole love triangle. And that's all you get on disc 1. You get the documentary and those 4 matches. And on disc 2 you get 9 matches, and then the Blu-ray exclusive match. So all in all, 10 matches. Alright, you have Backlash, Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Undertaker and Kane from April 29, 2001. All championships on the line. Good match. Really enjoyed it. This is when Stone Cold was, a heel guy during 2001. And you have Triple H versus Rob Van Dam for the World Heavyweight Championship from Raw, June 30th, 2003. Good match. Like seeing both of these stars in the ring. Then you got Shawn Michaels versus Triple H, last man standing match for the World Heavyweight Championship from Royal Rumble, January 25th, 2004. Really good match. I enjoy a lot. Shawn Michaels was bleeding like crazy in the match, and Triple H lost a little bit of blood also. But really, really good match. Then you have Ric Flair versus Triple H, Road to WrestleMania tournament match from Raw, February 6, 2006. This was the tournament match for WrestleMania 22. It was a pretty good match. Then you have Triple H versus King Booker. Booker T's another character, Booker T, when Booker won the King of the Ring by defeating Bobby Lashley. And this was Triple H's return from injury from SummerSlam, August 26, 2007. His return from his second quad injury. An okay match, but nothing special. Then you have another last man standing match, Triple H versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Last man standing from No Mercy, October 7, 2007. Good match. And you have Jeff Hardy versus Triple H non-title match from SmackDown, November 21st, 2008. Once again, okay match, nothing special. And you have Triple H versus, and lastly you have Triple H versus Chris Jericho from, well, if you count the Blu-ray exclusive though, well, Triple H versus Chris Jericho from Raw, November 30th, 2009. Pretty good match. This was when Chris Jericho was tagging with the Big Show, and at this time when they used to be called Jerry's Show. And Disc 2 Blu-ray exclusive, you have one extra match, WrestleMania 29 from this year's WrestleMania, Triple H versus Brock Lesnar, no disqualification match, and Triple H's career was on the line. Great match. Really enjoyed it. I talked about this match more in my WrestleMania 29 review. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. I talk about this match a little bit more. And you got some more stories. You have the Hunter Hearst Helmsley, how Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the name came about. Triple H and Vince McMahon were talking about it. Wild and Crazy Guys, The Rock had a few stories to tell about Triple H. Evolution's fifth member, they talk about how they wanted Mark Jindrak, that wrestler, to be the fifth member of Evolution, but it didn't work out that well. Two movies at once. Triple H talks about the two movies he did, Inside Out and The Chaperone, and basically Shawn Michaels was talking about that Inside Out was supposed to be for him, and they wanted Dave Bautista to be in it, but it didn't come about, so they ended up asking Triple H to do it. Commemorates the End talks about from last year's WrestleMania, the Triple H versus Undertaker match. Great match with Shawn Michaels as the referee, and that whole great ending after the match where Triple H, Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels was walking up the ramp and backstage. And in the documentary, they show when they got backstage, you saw everybody giving them a round of applause, and saw Triple H hugging Vince. And then here, Triple H talks about he made a plaque of that match where he put in his taped wrists, his wrist being taped, piece of that, Undertaker's glove, and Shawn Michaels, a little bit of his referee shirt. And he said he made one for himself. He gave one to Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, that was great to see. And it takes you behind the scenes of this year's WrestleMania photo shoot and the WrestleMania weekend, this year's WrestleMania weekend. The Levesque game, it's like they sit down with Stephanie and Triple H. It's kind of like the Newlywed Game where they talk about what they like and see if they're right or wrong. That was good to see. And so that's it for everything that's on the Blu-ray. But like I said, it's a good documentary, very informative. Pick the DVD or Blu-ray up if you're a fan of Triple H, and pick it up because it's best for business, as what Triple H says. His COO character says. So, yeah. Okay, and that's it for my Triple H Die Kingdom Come Blu-ray review. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned Monday for my review of Survivor Series. Survivor Series is this Sunday, so be on the lookout for my review Monday of it. And like I said, thank you all for watching, and until then, until that video, I'll see you all later.